I still think we're gonna have to, right? Like, oh, I'm gonna go ahead and gift them it too. Yeah, let's go ahead and try it out. Here you go. Okay, well, hey, there we go. Who says we don't have higher power toughness creatures? So that works out. We have the green shell and the Entrancer. It's funny, the Dreamdew Entrancer is like the only thing in our whole deck, I think, that has higher toughness than power. Oh, wow. Wow, that was a little anticlimactic, but we will take it. Ladies and gentle mages, civilians across the multiverse, welcome back to another episode with Man Man, and today we've got a juicer for you. Lots of frogs, raccoons, birds, squirrels, etc. You know what? We don't actually have tribal today. Not exactly tribal, but we do have some Simic Aggro fun for you. Let's go ahead and dig right into this. So we have, like, honestly, it's mostly raccoons and frogs with a hint of, well, it's not tribal at all, but it's got a bunch of new cards, and like this is a lot of new cards outside of Repulsive Mutation, which I'll get to here in a second. Let's go ahead and just address the new stuff here. Dreamdew Entrancer, I love this card. Whenever this enters the battlefield, up to one target creature, put 3 stun counters on it. If you control that creature, draw 2 cards. Now, there's a lot of times where you do have like offspring, or you kind of have like you know, some sort of something, like a little creature here, maybe like a Mirrex token or something. I'm actually very surprised how many times I have gone for my own creature just to draw 2 cards. That is very, very relevant. I absolutely love it. We got the Kitnap. If you've seen my mono blue episode, I like this a lot. This card is what mono blue and just blue decks needed in general, because outside of blue, this kind of gives you permanent removal. It's not removal, it's stealing, but like it's like removal with upside. You get rid of their board. Sure, we've got like, you know, Fading Hope, which kind of brings me into like Into the Flood Maw. Into the Flood Maw is absolutely wonderful. It's kind of like that Fading Hope, but instead, you're going to return a target creature an opponent controls, so it can't be your own card, kind of worth noting. But if the gift was promised, which is like a tapped fish, who cares, a tapped fish? Take it. It's going to be a non-land permanent instead. This card, I have not seen this card being run. I have no idea why. It's absolutely phenomenal. So I'm running 4 of them, especially in like a tempo-y type deck. Pawpatch Recruit, again, you see a lot of this in rabbits. I mean, a lot of times you'll see in the episode, I actually have no idea if it's better to just drop it as a 1-drop or save it for that Offspring 3. I usually tend to kind of want to keep it for the Offspring 3 for the extra value, but it is what it is. It's an amazing card. It's a 1-drop and a 3-drop all in one card. Valley Mightcaller, again, so we got rabbits, a lot of raccoons, and this is a frog warrior. Whenever another frog, rabbit, raccoon, or squirrel enters the battlefield, +1/+1 counter on it. Very, very simple. Very simple and to the point. I mean, what else is there not to like? It's Frog Warrior, trample gets bigger, yada yada. I do have one Malcolm. Because I like the Malcolm in general. Sometimes if the opponent is running like Cavern of Souls, you're sitting there with a Repulsive Mutation, you can't really do anything about it, you needed it. And you also do need to get stuff into the graveyard, because we run Keen-Eyed Curator. As long as there's 4 or more cards among exiled cards with it, it gets +4/+4, and it has trample. So it does take a little bit, but a 3/3 for 2, already pretty good value. And you're going to exile 1 card from a graveyard. Pretty simple, and Malcolm does kind of help fuel you there. It is otherwise a little bit difficult to do, but in a grindier matchup, we do like this a lot. Hunter's Talent. This card reminds me of Ranger's Class, man. Ranger's Class definitely was, in my opinion, I was always a lot lower on it. I thought it was pretty underwhelming. It wasn't like horrible, but this card is actually amazing. And it's an uncommon, which is actually even crazier. For 2, you're just going to get like a fight spell or deal damage, so it's better than fighting. And then for level 2, +1/+0 and gain trample. And then that level 3, if you control a creature with power 4 or greater, you're going to draw a card. I think this is better than Ranger's Class, just my opinion. Yeah, it's pretty amazing. Bark-Knuckle Boxer, baby. It's the same thing. I mean, the Indestructible kind of goes pretty well. It is a raccoon, so it helps out with the Valley Mightcaller. And it is most of the time just going to be like a vanilla creature, but we do have Malcolm for Flash, and we also have Repulsive Mutation with X and its mana cost. So there are times where if you need Indestructible, this raccoon can just kind of get Indestructible. But other than that, a 3/2 beat stick is pretty good in Simic Aggro. Here's our last raccoon here. Gift a card whenever it enters if the gift was promised, which is pretty much just give him a card. You get to destroy target artifact or enchantment an opponent controls. It doesn't have trample, but it has reach because it is an archer, which makes perfect sense. And like I said, there's a lot of flying creatures here that does block. And 4 power, 4 toughness is nothing to sneeze at here, especially with the select shot show-offs and stuff like that. We can go ahead and just poke them out from the sky. Everything's glorious. So this is pretty much the deck. It's like it's not tribal. It's just straightforward Simic Aggro. And I think this is just like a nice little pile of aggressive cards. There's nothing too fancy here. Got 2 Restless Vinestalks and 2 Mirrex. for those grindier matchups when you need to go a little bit later into the game. And we're going to give a quick shout out to the Mana Rocks. The Mana Rocks are the patrons and the YouTube channel members. They mean the absolute world to me. It just warms my heart to know that they go ahead and support me financially. It means the absolute world to me. Consider joining the channel. Consider joining the Discord channel that we kind of have going on here. Like I said, I want to try to make this a I'm in this for the long haul, so you know what, just bear with me. If you like it, like the content, join the Discord, whatever. Enough about that. Just keep in mind that only you can help save the Aether with me, so make sure to leave a like on the video. The button looks just like that, and without further ado, let's get ready to vanquish some enemies. Alessandro, hello. All right, okay, we'll go and keep this. So it's kind of makes our turn one pretty easy though, because a lot of times with the Pawpatch Recruit, I'm like, do I play this? Do I save it for the offspring? But if you got two of them, I'm playing the first one. So Pawpatch Recruit, let's go, baby. Is this gonna be Golgari? It is. Deep-Root Wayfinder. I'm trying to think here. Is this going to be the whatchamacallit? The toughness deck where like everything has higher toughness than power? I think so. Nevertheless, I am going to drop our Bark-Knuckle Boxer and pass. Because your toughness, well, you're a little too tough. I think that's what this deck does, right? It has all the power, or all the, oh, come right through. Isn't it the turtle, I believe? I haven't really brewed with it yet, but I think it's the turtle. Oh, and they get, oh, come on. Of course they get a land there. That's annoying. So it's a free ramp, you know. But yeah, I think it's the turtle. It's like whenever something comes in with higher toughness than power, you get to pretty much do whatever you want. So the Preacher of the Schism, absolutely hate that for us. I hate that for us a lot. Don't think there's really much. I mean, we could go for Repulsive Mutation, obviously. That's kind of nice, but we could just Kitnap it later. Yeah, this sucks. I mean, let's go ahead and just go for the offspring. Bark-Knuckle Boxer kind of not doing too much right now, but that's what it is. The only thing is, like, do I want to Kitnap this Preacher of the Schism? They are swinging with this Root Finder, or Wayfinder, excuse me. I think I am going to try and block it. If they have something to kind of go with it, that's fine. I do not want them to just keep ramping for free. Plus, if they kill it, we do get +1/+1s. Okay. I think we can kind of deal with that. There. Oh, here it is. Okay, so here it is. Here is the freaking turtle, right? Okay, so it's a turtle, and it just pretty much like ramps like every turn, right? All right, so I have to make use of this Kitnap pretty well. I don't think we can make too good use of it though. That's kind of the problem. Look at the top card of your library, it's your land card. Put it on the tap, otherwise put it in your hand. I don't have. I mean, we have the frog. I still think we're gonna have to, right? Like, oh, I'm gonna go ahead and gift them it too. Yeah, let's go ahead and try it out. Here you go. Here you go. Okay. I don't think I can really block either, so I think we just swing in. I mean, it's not great, but now that we have more life, the Preacher is gonna give him a lifelink token, right? If they want to. Alright, offspring. This deck is good. I'm gonna have to probably like make a brew with this because I think this deck kind of just builds itself. I think it's pretty straightforward. You just run all the good creatures that have more power, or more toughness than power, rather. Analyst. Oh, so this is like landfall too, kind of. Oh my god, this deck is crazy. What is this? Okay, well, hey, there we go. Who says we don't have higher power toughness creatures? All right, so the Dreamdew Entrancer, we have that. Okay, that's actually really nice, man. Maybe we just go for Repulsive Mutation instead, though. Let's do that. Let's go for the Hunter's Talent. They don't really have anything like landfall nonsense, so actually we're just gonna go in for the Preacher. Okay. I want to hold up the Repulsive Mutation. Not really comfortable doing anything else here. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean, I think I should probably swing in with this. It's not great, but like, guess. Feels pretty thin. Feels pretty thin. They just probably bounce or something. Yeah, I think that's fine. Alright, up to 13. So 13 to 12. Definitely a pretty good game here. I have no idea who's going to take it. This Repulsive Mutation will be pretty clutch here. I understand they have a Restless Cottage, but they want to do that. Blossoming Tortoise. I feel like this is a pretty good time to go for the Repulsive Mutation, right? X equals 0. Bang, bang. They can't pay 4. So their little land plan is going to go under the wayside. Okay. But now we are tapped out. We're tapped out now, so I'm a little nervous. Finder, that's not that bad. Okay. A little surprised they're not attacking with my little, like, 1 toughness creatures here. But I will not complain. The thing that you have to kind of keep in mind with the Dreamdew Entrancer is if you control that creature, you're going to draw 2 cards. And I kind of want to draw 2 cards, to be honest with you. I don't think there's anything that particularly scary. 2, 3. Right, this is just 3, 4, 5. So we swing with this, they can't even block it. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. Let's go for the Dreamdew Entrancer. Maybe. See, now that they're holding up, whatchamacallit. Let's take the green shell first. But that's a little scary. So if I control it, I get to draw 2 cards. I'm going to do it. If they have a cut down, this is a... No cut down. Okay, we're good. We're good there. Okay, we're good. So now we have the Into the Flood Maw as well. Okay. So that works out. We have the green shell and the Entrancer. It's funny, the Dreamdew Entrancer is like the only thing in our whole deck, I think, that has higher toughness than power. And I think we're good to go. Unless there's a new card that I'm not like aware of, we should be okay. Down to 8. We don't have counter magic, which is a little nerve-wracking. But we do have Into the Flood Maw, so... If we had a Repulsive Mutation up here, there would be absolutely no worries, but I'm a little nervous right now. Bitter Triumph. Okay, at least we get the Pawpatch Recruits. That's the most important part here, so... These have Trample, so I think we're just going to go tall. I'm just going to go tall. Nothing we can do about that. The green shell is going to die. Plus, even if we were to Flood Maw it, it would just go back to their hand because we're not the owner. So I think we're just going to go tall here. Just dies, and that's not that bad. Okay. Oh, wow. Wow, that was a little anticlimactic, but we will take it. Just a good showing. Burger227, how you doing here? We'll go ahead and keep this. This is pretty good. Ooh, that was a mulligan. Let's go ahead and give our opponent the friendly mulligan. Hello. Everybody needs and deserves a friend. You need to take a mulligan because those things suck. So, all right, baby, let's get it going on. Got the Valley Mightcaller, and not very mighty yet. Not very mighty yet, but the Frog Warrior does become mighty in due time. Trust me. Vine Lasher, here we go. Here we go. Nothing too fancy yet. We're just going to go ahead and drop down the Bark-Knuckle Boxer. Get nice and big, swing in. Bang, bang. You can block if you want, Vine Lasher. Guess they prefer to lash me with their vines. Unfortunate. So there's Gav. Oh my god, they even have the alternative art with Gav. That is absolutely amazing. So what do we want to do here? I think we'll just go for Hunter's Talent. We could drop down the Bark-Knuckle Boxer, get a little bigger. No, we're just gonna do this, I think. It is close though. You can make a case for both, I think. But have them fight. Yeah, we don't care about. I'll play 2 life all day. That is a because like now when we do play our next creature, it will have Summoning Sickness. So like, considering that we don't have another land, I think it's fine. Boss Stalker Warlock. Yeah, lizards are good. God, lizards are good. What are they gonna take from me? I don't think it's that obvious because I don't have enough land. So these 4 drops aren't looking too good. So they might want to just kill the Bark-Knuckle Boxer. They do. They get written. I guess they're afraid to square up, huh? Vinestalk is pretty gross. But at least we can go for the Hunter's Talent, so. Alright, so whenever you attack, target creature gets +1/+0 and gains Trample. I think we're. Oh, man, this already has Trample. Yeah, let's try it out. If they don't trade, I guarantee they do trade, but even if they didn't, for some reason, we would be... Okay, that's fine. It's not great, but we would be able to draw. Oh, that's level 3. Oh my god. That was... I got way ahead of myself there. I was looking at level 3 already. Alright, so gotta be careful here. These lizards are crazy. Lizards are crazy. Pawpatcher. Okay. Well, this is pretty good, right? We just go for the offspring. Yeah, nothing too fancy here. And unless they cut me down or go for something to sort of go for the throat, I mean, this Valley Mightcaller is going to get pretty big. Especially with the Hunter's Talent. See if they got to go for the throat. They have 2 open here, so I'd be a little surprised. They block. Oh, wow. I forgot all about this card. Oh my god. Okay. Well, I'll give you a nice all day on that. Hey. Nice. That was... I didn't see that coming. I have seen this card before in some builds. I personally didn't think it was like super overwhelming, but I guess I kind of have a... Gotta change my tune. Okay. Well, I mean, still looking pretty okay here. I don't know if I really want to kidnap you. I don't think it's really not necessary. I think we could just go for the Dreamdew Entrancer. Let's go for the... This is kind of crazy, but I'm going to go for the Dreamdew Entrancer. And I'm actually going to do this so that I can draw. Kind of crazy there, but I think this is the right move. They're not going to want to swing in with this stuff. I guess they could have another Scales of Shale. I mean, they could do that, and that kind of screws me up a little bit, but... Another Vine Lasher. Oh, God. Okay. Okay, that's not bad, not bad. What we can do is go for the Hunter's Talent, start drawing even more cards. We're relatively awkward here. I mean, this is nothing's screaming at me right now. It's pretty awkward, actually. Pawpatch Recruit, we go for... I don't know. We were going to go for Restless Vinestalk next turn, I know that, so... It's kind of awkward. I guess let's just drop this. It's, like I said, it's really awkward right now. You already have Trample. We're not going to be able to do that. I think we're going to have to just be aggressive because I'm not having this go through here. So, swing with you. You. They could double block here, but then I go +1. No, because they would have to triple block, and then I would get 2 for 1. So this feels pretty good. This feels pretty good. Go for you, so that I can't go for the Hired Claw. Okay. Phew. I think I kind of covered my grounds at all angles. If they have another Scales of Shale, well then just, hey, it is what it is. No. Oh my god. Okay, well, it's not the end of the world, but like it's not great. It's not great. And I'm not gonna go for the offspring. I'm just gonna get down the body. Just get down the body. Got plenty of mana sinks here. If they play something super, I mean, do lizards? I mean, I actually have ran lizards before, but typically they don't run any like super big creatures. So this Kitnap isn't that great, and they're swoop. Whoa, a little bit of a bluff charge there. Okay. Maybe I go for the Bark-Knuckle Boxer. Go for Bark-Knuckle Boxer, and then just go inch for level 3. 12 life is not... I don't think I'm really in that much danger. 3-5. But they would have to give up their stuff here. They don't want to do that. Nah, they don't want to do that. They don't want to do that. Are they? I don't know. No, dude. No! 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 What? 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 Is that... I feel like it's been like 5 of them. And they top deck it? Oh my god. Again, not the end of the world, but that is crazy. I'm not expecting that. Okay, well, actually, you know, we're starting to get to the nitty gritty of the match here. Down to 9. I mean, oh my goodness. 3-4. They can only do this once, though, right? I probably would double block. I think so. I'm not even joking you at this point. Hair's falling out. Yeah, I think I would block. I'm at 9 life. Ooh, no, they don't go for it. This is the worst top deck in the entire deck, unfortunately. I think I'm gonna Kitnap. Let's Kitnap. I am not gonna gift you the card, and I'm just gonna take it from you. So we do get indestructible on the Bark-Knuckle Boxer gets indestructible. So let's take our Bark-Knuckle Boxer, indestructible, swing in with trample, and then the Hunter's Talent is gonna let us draw a card. So let's see what we draw here. Another land, okay. Not phenomenal. 9 life, can they really... I mean, Fabled Passage would be kind of gross here. That's fine. Here's my forest. Another island. Oh my god, so gross. But now we've got Restless Vinestalk. So let me think here. Well, we're gonna do this either way, right? I'm Restless Vinestalking no matter what happens. I'm just gonna do like some mental math. And actually, the Restless Vinestalk can actually bump the Pawpatch Recruit to a 3/3 with trample. That's pretty good. I think we just all out swing, right? I'm doing it. I didn't even do the math. You didn't even do the math. I'm doing it. Bang. What does not have trample? You don't have trample, right? So you don't have trample, so we'll give you trample. And now all of our creatures have trample, and I think we're looking good here. Oh yeah, come on, there's no way. I haven't even done the math exactly, but there's just no way we're not looking phenomenal here. Did we do it? Bang, bang. Oh, down to 1. Okay, so down to 1, unfortunately. I guess I'll drop this. We take one more draw, another land, but fortunately, I don't think it matters. Can they do 9 damage with 1 card? They sure can't. That is a GG's. Goodbye, lizards. Goodbye. The M-Dubs. M-Dubs, how you doing here? All right, we'll go ahead and keep this. Looks pretty good. It does kind of suck to start off with the Restless Vinestalk sometimes, but sometimes that Restless Vinestalk is the single reason you can push through to win the game, so it's a catch-22. I guess we'll go for the Bare Knuckle Boxer. I typically like to drop the Bare Knuckle Boxer on turn 2 over the Keen-Eyed Curator, because I think this is a little bit better later in the game. This, for the most part, is just kind of a beat stick, to be honest with you. Well, that sucks. Hindsight's 20/20, but unfortunate. Unfortunate. Guess we'll go ahead and just drop you now. Can't cut you down now. No cut downs. We get you over that. Creature of the Schism. That is pretty bad. Okay. I guess we could probably just put it on the rocks with the Dreamdew Entrancer, so we'll go ahead and just let them have it. I'm a little nervous about it, don't get me wrong. So let's do this and go for the Dreamdew Entrancer. Yeah, 3 stun counters is nothing to sneeze at, so... This card's a nightmare when it starts attacking, but we don't have to worry about that for 3 more turns. Psh, 3 more turns, and then even when they do, we go for Into the Flood Maw, so... Fabled Passage, yep. I have a weird feeling a Shelly's coming down. I just have a weird, sneaky suspicion. Told ya. Alright. Do I want to go for Into the Flood Maw? I don't know. I think we could probably take 2 damage here. Something tells me... Let's just draw. We'll take 2 damage here. Bare Knuckle Boxer. Okay. Yeah, I think we're just gonna have to. I don't have much of a choice. Right? I mean, I have to start I have to keep attacking to maintain tempo here. So just tap out, do this now. They're tapped out. Nothing really matters here other than just getting our damage in. But I'm a little nervous now. We're starting to run out of firepower a little bit. Fortunately, the Keen-Eyed Curator, the Fabled Passage, allows us to kind of, you know, snag something else, which is nice. There's Shelly. There's another Shelly. All right. Welcome back, Shelly. It's been a second, huh? So I guess we'll just go ahead and get rid of the land. So that's 2. And what do we have? Oh, this is an instant. So instant land, and then we have a creature, so we can't actually get nice and big yet. Oh, we did not want to see a top deck land here, but honestly, well, actually, yeah, we did. I changed my mind because now we can remember what I was saying about this Restless Vinestalk. If we go for the Restless Vinestalk and they don't block it, we actually win. Wow. Okay, so yeah, we just swing all in. They have to just trade with the Vinestalk then, right? Well, I mean, I don't think we didn't win yet, but I guess we won. Kills. Hello, Kills. Well, you're kills us with this opening hand. This is not very good. I'm a little too stubborn ultimately to get rid of it. I'm gonna keep it, but this is not a good hand. You kind of need something with the Repulsive Mutation to be able to kind of counter it. Hunter's Talent, you need a creature, so not having an early creature, I got nobody to blame but myself. I definitely, definitely should have mullied this, but it's okay. So our Repulsive Mutation obviously is no good. But if they're looking to just go for the Slick Shot Show Off, no new tricks. No new tricks here. All right. At least we got the Scrapshooter. This thing does have reach. That's nice. Obviously, I'm not going to be gifting a card. No gifts for you. All right. So we got our full every single counter spell in our deck is in our hand now. We do have reach on this. Like I said, hopefully. What is this? This is the Cacophony Scampy thing. They didn't go for the Slick Shot Show Off, which is very, very nice. Okay. Let's go for the Hunter's Talent. And of course, having these Repulsive Mutation ups are very, very nice. That's right. So deal 1 damage. And it's kind of nice, though. With this Heartfire Hero, you actually only get to do 1 damage to your face. Not to the creatures, which is very, very nice. And I'm going to keep these Repulsive Mutations. You have reach, don't you? Yeah, let's actually do this. I can't imagine a world where they kill me with a counter spell up. Like, there's no way, right? So here's one. Here's one. Alright, I think I gotta do this at least once, right? It gets rid of the creature. I think so. I think so. So X equals 0. Bang, bang. And like, we'll give them 1. I've got 19 life, so I can't imagine. Like I said, they can't even like lightning strike the Scrapshooter either, because it's got 4 toughness, so I think that was a pretty good move. Yeah, they're gonna hit me pretty good here, but Might of the Weak, Meek, excuse me. Another Might of the Meek. Not really the end of the world. I mean, it's not as bad as Monstrous Rage, down to 14. Still no land. Wow. Okay, that's pretty crazy. Maybe we just... Maybe I just kind of steal you? I don't know. This is actually really close. Because they're so behind on land, I'm going to just sink some mana into this, and then I'm just going to pass. And then we can go for Repulsive Mutation, put a +1/+1 counter on it, and block. I think I ultimately like that a little bit more. It's scary. Might of the Meek, sure. So they're just trying to draw, right? Yeah, I think it's fine. We'll let them draw. It's not optimal, but we kind of made our bed here. We got to sleep in it. Okay, well... My creature is bigger than your creature, so we'll let them try to do something here. Bane Splitter. Well, as of right now, they're both dead, so I think we're actually just gonna let this go. Because they're both dead, so it doesn't really... There's no fundamental difference, right? We block. Oh, he does have Trample. Kind of forgot about that aspect, but... Alright, so now we don't have the Repulsive Mutation, but thankfully we do have our Pawpatch Recruit, so... a little bit lucky there, I'm not even gonna lie. Definitely was a little lucky there. To top deck into another creature. And then we have another Repulsive Mutation. How should we play that? I'm just trying to like, be objective here. Well, Fugitive Codebreaker, yeah, we'll just go ahead and we'll go ahead and just do this. X equals 0. Bang, bang. Alright, so they could shock it, and then we get a +1/+1 double kind of nonsense here, but... So, we're still after another... Still after one more land so that we can sink into the Hunter's Talent, but... For now, let's just go in for the Scrapshooter. I'm not gifting. No gifts for you. No gifts for you, Mono Red. You're playing just yucky Mono Red. I don't want to give you any gifts, so nothing personal. Unfortunately, we couldn't even if we wanted to go for the level 3 on our Hunter's Talent. We're obviously not that talented because we don't have enough mana. Not enough mana. Swifty! I guess I could. I could counter you. We'll chill. We'll chill for now. Nothing. Okay, that's how you know that they're looking kind of bad here. So, we'd like another land, and we do get another land. And now, our Hunter's Talent, baby. Let's show off our talent. I am going to do this. I'd like to start drawing some more cards. That sounds pretty fun. Again, we're not like in like the greatest spot here. I mean, maybe just swing in with you. Yeah, I guess we probably should have swung in with our Pawpatch Recruit. I guess I'm just like hedging our bets kind of a little bit here. Again, I'm playing a more defensive plan with our Repulsive Mutation, but worst case scenario, we have a Kitnap, even if they do bust through a Repulsive Mutation. The only problem with this is that it gives it Trample, right? I don't think we're that worried. No, go for it. Not yet, at least. I'm gonna block. Monstrous Rage, I think. Well, as of right now, that's a 3/4. I guess we might as well, right? Let's go for the Repulsive Mutation. X equals 0. Block and this. I guess I could go for like double shock or something like that to kill this. But we're looking good there. Still a 3/4. I assume, yeah, I assume they have something here, and they still do have Trample, so looking pretty mediocre here. But like I said, this was nevertheless. We didn't really have like that big of an issue though, because we know that we have this Kitnap. So should we Kitnap or should we just go down for another Scrapshooter? Honestly, like, I'm not gonna gift you it. I think we can just take it, sure. Yeah, we get 3 stun counters, which is unfortunate, but swing in. Bang, bang, down to 5, and with one last... See, I guess I was complaining, but it's looking like... Ooh, Case of the Crimson Pulse. That actually doesn't do anything. Discard a card, draw cards. That's completely fine with me, actually. I'm going to counter the thing that I'm actually worried about. Nothing? Oh, I think we're good to go. I think we're absolutely good to go. Another Hunter's Talent, so... I mean, I could just go for the Restless Vinestalk for the win. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do it, baby. Restless Vinestalk for the win, and that's gonna take it, man. That was grindy for mono red, but good game. Duck Lip, how you doing here? I don't know if there's any ducks in the latest set, but we'll go ahead and keep this. All right, what we want here? Spire. Ooh, is this gonna be otters? All right, well, okay, here we go. Otters are not exactly ducks, but they are aquatic, so I guess we'll let it slide. So I'm gonna go for the Restless Vinestalk. Like I said, worst case scenario, we can just go for the Offspring, Pawpatch Recruit later. So I don't think it's really that big of a deal. Storm Chaser's Challenge. What does this do? Create a 1/1 and then return. Oh god, this is actually a good. Honestly, these classes, guys, these classes are really good. Hunter's Talent. Like, in my opinion, this is a lot better than the last iteration of the classes. The last one sucked, to be honest with you. I say, at least in my opinion. Let's go for the Bark-Knuckle Boxer. But yeah, like, this one's pretty good. This one's pretty good. I think the red one is like, the red one's a little underwhelming. But Storm Chasers, Hunters, I think the white one's pretty good. It does something with tokens, but I remember it being pretty solid. Way back in the day, there was like the, I think the Ranger. I hated the Rangers class. I thought it was so underwhelming, to be honest with you. So it's kind of nice and refreshing to see a Hunter's Talent. Again, just my opinion, but I think it's a little better. Alright, so I'm going to swing in here. They want to double block. I mean, go for it. No blocks, eh? Well, I mean, there's really nothing we can do here. I'm just going to go for it. There's like a 99% chance that they have a counterspell here, but wow, really? I mean, that's phenomenal. I was gonna say that we don't really have any other move. We can go for Hunter's Talent. This is like kind of dead because they have the Cavern of Souls and they can just hold up counter magic themselves. So fortunately, we're looking relatively okay. Vinestalk. I think we may be interested in going in for a more control style build because, I mean, it's not. This is definitely an aggro deck, but I'm saying like we could kind of go a little bit more control-y because we do have counter magic and we do have the Mirrex. It's not. I don't really want to trade here, so I guess this is fine. I mean, it's not like wonderful. Floodcaller. Well, I can't do anything about that. Okay, sure. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, everything's gonna get ooh, okay. That's pretty intimidating. Valley Floodcaller. Another Otter. Only 2 cards left in their hand, so that is worth noting. And even if they did go for level 2 on this, they don't have an instant or sorcery in their graveyard. Oh god, oh god. I don't think, oh god, is there any way they can like really... Any pump spell and we can counter it, because that'd be Cavern of Souls, so you know what? Maybe we just kind of take their bluff here, because they have prowess. They have like super prowess on this Otter, right? I'm gonna do it. Screw it. We still have the Bark-Knuckle Boxer, worst case scenario, so Monstrous Rage, sure. Prowess, prowess, prowess. Mega prowess. I guess, right? Repulsive Mutation, and then X equals 2. Well, actually, it doesn't even do anything. Look, we have to do it on the Bare-Knuckle Boxer at this point now, right? I was not expecting Monstrous Rage, I'm not gonna lie. Not in this kind of deck. We could do it, but we'd have to do it on the Bare-Knuckle Boxer, but then it doesn't even die. Wow, this is a nightmare, guys. This is bad. Let's give him a thinking here, because I don't know what to do. This is really bad. We could go X equals 2. And I guess we'll put it on you, just so that we can theoretically get a kill, I guess. That's not going to be relevant. The Bark-Knuckle Boxer is irrelevant. We're just going to have to hope. They're either tapping out, or they're going to play something from their hand. So, I think that was the best move, right? Because this goes up to 3, and we at least trade. At least trade, I guess, right? I mean... Oh, okay, they paid off. Okay, is what it is. And do they have... No. A 1-drop. They have a 1-drop too. Just to perfectly curve out, guys. That is unfortunate. We're down to 1, but it's absolutely over. That's crazy. Hey, I'll give it to the... I mean, we definitely... Good game. Yeah, I got nothing else to say about that. Otters are going to take this one. Hey, we'll give you a good game. Cheers. We'll give you a cheers too. I mean, I gotta love Otters, man. That shows me that Otters, they can be pretty good. So, GG's. Davalis, how you doing here? Let's go ahead and keep this. All right, pretty solid hand here. We got a straight raccoon. So this is not technically a raccoon tribal, but I guess right now, well, that was a mulligan. Let's go ahead and give our opponent the friendly mulligan. Hello. Everybody deserves a friend when you take a mulligan, because those things suck. All right, let's see what you got here at Davalis. Alright, well, nothing too fancy doing here. Big old forest turn 1, that's alright. I'm even letting you know, because I'm a nice guy, I'm gonna let you know we're playing a good old Simic by my sleeves. I don't bluff, So should I go for the Keen-Eyed Curator? No. Both 3/3s. I guess we'll just go for the Bark-Knuckle Boxer. I guess we got a little bit more upside with the Keen-Eyed Curator as the game goes on, so if they want to kill it, I guess we'll put out the Boxer first. Still nothing, huh? That's fine with me. Guess we'll just go in for the Mirrex. Playing a little out of order. Probably should go in for a little combat action before we hold up the Into the Flood Maw, but I'm a big fan of this card, guys. This card is absolutely amazing. Being able to just bounce on any non-land permanent. I mean, yeah, you get to gift them a fish, but like, really, who the hell cares? Sanguini. I don't like this. I guess I probably am just going to bounce it. Just to kind of maintain tempo. Just to kind of annoy them. I know they get to keep the bat, but is the bat really the end of the world? Not really. So, this Restless Vinestalk is also a little awkward. We're still going to go in for the Scrapshooter. Nope, no gifts for you. No gifts for you, my friend. Nothing too fancy here. We're just going to beat face as quickly as possible. Down to 11. Pass. So, this is definitely going to be Convoke, I would think. Is Convoke even still a thing after the Voldaren Epicure got rotated out? Obviously. And it's obviously not very good anymore. Alpha Robot, hello. Alright, let's go ahead and keep this. So, man, we do run 1 Malcolm. I'm just a huge Malcolm fan. Doesn't really fit the other, you know, come to think of it, this is a Frog Warrior, this is a Raccoon. I don't know. It's not tribal, so it's just not a new card with Malcolm, but definitely like it. Heartfire Hero, okay. Pawpatch Recruit. Well, I definitely would like I'd rather do the Offspring kind of nonsense with this, so I think we'll just pass for now. Of course, Malcolm having the Flash, kind of like, you know, lets them know that we have something that we can play at flash speed. Or instant speed, I guess. Same, whatever, you know what I'm saying. Nevertheless, Heartfire Hero, a little Cacophony Scamp action. That's exactly how it plays. It's a bird. It is a bird. All right. Well, I don't have a... It's not a bird. Well, this is a bird. Is this a plane? I don't know, but this is a Malcolm. And we're gonna cast it. Yeah, ooh, you're gonna swing, huh? I mean, I don't think I can. I don't think I can. It is tempting though, but this is gonna get bigger as we go. The only thing that I'm worried about is I know for a fact that their deck is it can get huge, so I am gonna do. Oh, it's close. It's close. I'm still gonna do it. If they can kill us on turn 3, which I know this deck can, with Slickshot Show Off and Heartfire Hero, it's very possible they can. But I'm still gonna go for it. I'm a sucker. I can't resist the big play here. Restless Vinestalk. That comes in tapped, so I'm gonna get rid of you. All right. So we could have dropped a Scrapshooter and reached for the Slickshot Show Off, or we could have Repulsive Mutated. So we didn't do that, and I know this deck can get crazy. So I'm a little nervous. That's how crazy Standard is. Like with 3 mana, I'm like, I'm nervous. I really am, because they can go Monstrous Rage. They can go Callous Sellsword for the Fling ability. Okay, that's fine. That's actually not bad. That means we at least get to live. Another Slickshot Show Off for 2. Like, that's not that problematic. Maybe I should block like this. Because even if they had a Monstrous Rage, like, we still get the kill, right? Yeah, I like this. Let's do that. Kind of hedging our bets here a little bit here. What is it? Okay, well, that's fine. So, I look kind of dumb. I guess I was projecting, so now I lose out on the bigger creature. Is what it is. Down to 1, Repulsive Mutation. The thing is with the Scrapshooter, I mean, do I even want to kill the Bane Splitter? I don't think so. I'm attacking. I am. Down to 8 you go. Get the draw. Ooh, a Dreamdew Entrancer. That sucks. Can't really make use of that. So maybe we just get rid of you. How good is Repulsive Mutation here? I mean, 5/7. I think we're going to have to just go for the Scrapshooter. We're not going to gift you a card. No way, I'm not going to gift you a card here. And I did kind of screw up there. Yeah, hindsight 2020. We missed out on a one missed out on 1 damage there, which doesn't feel great. Emberheart Challenger, sure. We got 10 life though. We're going to have to block because if they had like a whatchamacallit, a Monstrous Rage, that's lethal in the air. So we're going to have to block. Even if it's not really enticing. Oh, there's a Sellsword. Oh, God. Are we just toast? I guess not yet, right? At least not yet. No? Oh, we win. Hold on. Yeah, why? That seemed like really premature, right? They should have swung first because I take 5. They're tapped out, right? Am I missing something? I go down to 5. They're tapped out, or down to 2 rather. I take 5, and we're looking good here. So, yeah, okay, wow, that was kind of anticlimactic. I mean, I'm not mad about it at all, but I will take the win. Okay, that's game. It always feels when it's like so. Like I was like, am I missing something? But no, we're not. Birdie, go bye bye. We got it, baby. Woo.